You clicked on this video because I had a title saying my problem with Gary Vaynerchuk. We're gonna get to it, but we need to do a bit of a catch up first. Just as I started recording this, it stopped raining so heavily. Happy New Year, everyone! It's almost! It is officially 2018. I hope everybody has their goals set out for the next 12 months. I've actually been in Mayo ever since the day after Stephen's Day, so the 27th. My family and I generally come here every Christmas just to like relax and detox from being in Dublin. Last time I recorded out here for Sunday's video, I thought it was way too noisy and I was embarrassed to put it in the video, but hopefully I'm like covered by the bridge here a bit. This year basically I got out of shape. It was a combination of the the increased workload for second year, taking on the new UCD Society's job, and just not having very good habits when it comes to my health. And so coming back here to Mayo, I've been using the hotel gym a lot, and it's been good to just get back into the rhythm of things a bit. I'm sort of realising that for myself, I'm a morning person, and B, I do well when I get the gym sessions out of the way in the morning time, and it sort of sets me up for the day, because when I push it back to the evening, stuff always gets in the way. So it's been nice to just get back into the rhythm of stuff again and to feel better about myself and not have to be like, you know, having a belly on me and thinking, Jesus Christ, what's going on? So smash. And by the way, I'm wearing this jacket again because this is the only jacket I brought in the West. Stupid decision. I brought a shitload of t-shirts, socks and trousers, but I only brought this. Yeah. I'm actually in like the sheep pen right now. This is like a little four-way building thing. That's side 1, side 2, side 3, and side 4. The other thing I've been getting used to on the holidays is using this camera, the Sony a7S Mark II. So when I got it just before my exams, and the reason why I bought it, as I said in the previous, I'm not sure if I said this in the other video, a really good price came up for it because I bought it for $2,200, but you could pay as much as $2,800 for the body depending on the deal that comes up. So bought it just before my exams. It arrived literally like the day before finance, but I didn't really use it that much, and I reverted to the Canon because this camera, unlike the Canon, takes a lot of learning. Like, you have to go online and look at tutorials and stuff because it's not so easy to understand straight out of the box. This is probably going to be the first video where it's solely shots from the Sony and obviously the GoPro and the drone. I want to switch over completely cold turkey to it now because it's funny how once I bought it, it was like the want and the chase to get it was over, and then I didn't feel so much of an urge to use it, which is sort of funny. You think you spend that much money on a camera and you want to use it straight away, but because the Canon's so much easier, because I know how to use it, I was only really reverting to that one because it was the easiest thing to do. But I'm on it now. I'm going to be on it for the future. I still take photos with the Canon because the Canon I think is better for taking photographs, but this is going to be my sole video camera. Yeah. So here we are, guys, we're at the meat and potato of the video, or meat and potatoes of the video, my problem with Gary Vaynerchuk. So I'm going to preface this by saying I'm probably the biggest Gary Vaynerchuk fanboy there is out there. I've bought his shoes, I've bought all his books, I've listened to pretty much all of his videos. I went to a conference when he was at the Mansion House in Dublin last year in 2016.
I come here to change the conversation.
I met a guy there called Dave McGeady, and I was basically saying to everybody, I do video work. This guy Dave was the only person who took me up on it because he runs a small food business and he was doing a Kickstarter video. Long story short, I made their video and they raised 10 grand, which led to me getting a job in there over the summertime when I came back from holidays. So Gary indirectly basically gave me a job, I think. His brand has totally blown up in 2017. I first started watching the summer of 2015 when he wasn't as well known, but now I hear, like, half the people I talk to about business have said, have you heard of Gary Vaynerchuk? His reach is massive right now, and I think think a lot of people have heard what he preaches, and if you've looked at some of his stuff, he basically has 2 to 3 core messages that he wants to bring across to the viewer. One is the power of work ethic.
You know why I'm sitting here right now? Because I outworked you. Zoom in, I outworked you.
And the other one is the power of patience, i.e. looking at things over a long term instead of a short term basis.
Slow and steady wins the race.
When he's talking about work ethic, he talks about stuff like, if you have very high ambition, that means you have to couple that with a sickening work ethic. And at the start of this year, when I was doing the UCD Society's job, doing 2 videos a week, doing freelance, trying to pass my exams, I took that very literally. So me being a very morning person, I used to just go to bed early and get up early. But instead this year what I used to do was stay up till maybe 11 or 12, still get up around 6 o'clock-ish, do work before school, do work whenever I could, constantly listening to his videos, constantly trying to push the boundaries of everything. But after a while I found a few things happened. One, I stopped going to the gym completely, so I started to put on my own little mini belly and I started to eat like shit. I used to fall asleep during the day and constantly during lectures. And overall I felt that maybe even though the morning and the evening time was productive for me, the middle of the day was a complete write-off and I didn't get anything done. So I found that when I've come back to Mayo and I've slept a little bit more, I've gone to bed early, I've gotten up early, I've scheduled all my important work for the morning time, and then I've exercised afterwards, that my entire day feels a lot better. I feel a lot better. And I feel overall I'm being way more productive and I can sustain it for longer. Because going back to UCD again, on the weekends I used to sleep a lot. Like for me, sleeping until 9 or 10 is like very, like I never do that, but I was doing that every weekend. It really changed things up for me. So I've personally found out that I think you need to take Gary's advice with a pinch of salt. I'm a morning guy, I do well in the morning, I need 7 or 8 hours sleep, I can't work throughout the entire day, so I got to do the important stuff first and then leave the rest of my day to relax, exercise and do social things like any other human would be. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. First of all, if you know who Gary Vaynerchuk is. 2, if you don't, I'll leave his channel in the description. 3, have you looked at some of his stuff before? What do you think? Do you think I should be working more? Do you think you should be working more? Do you think it's more important to have, like, you know, work-life balance? Overall, it'd be interesting just to hear what you guys think. So I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll be back Sunday at 8:30 p.m. with more fun style skip based video instead of this just brain dump and thought experiment. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Other than that, I'll see you Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Peace.